Have you been looking for the best Warzone controller settings? Are you tired of losing gunfights because you just can't control your operator? Well, look no further. You come to the right place. Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. My name is Blaze Redemption, and today what I have for you guys is going to be another brand new video. For today's video, guys, we're going to be giving you the best controller settings in Warzone to this date. Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy today's video, and I'll see you there. Peace. Man, your boy Blaze about to try to go for the 30 bomb. I don't know how this about to play out, but hopefully I can get something good started. Let's see, get on top of the prison and give me some kills right quick. We got a kid on top of the tower.
I thought to Eclipse, Rich.
That kid's gonna say I'm hacking. He just got beamed. I need another kill. Alright, where'd this guy go? Did he jump down? Yes, he did. Hello, brother. Let's finish our conversation. Hold on, let me get this throwing knife.
I need a boxes. Mark one, smite mark one. I need one ace. I'm not even looking right now.
I don't know why you even came over here, bro.
That boy had an ego.
Oh no, it's a whole team down here, bro. What's going on?
And there will be no buy station, right?
Oh no, I'm a bot. I can't even jump up here.
Mike got enough for UAV?
I trust.
I hope this is not another second camping lobby.
Loadout drop inbound.
No, bro, they all full sent me, bro.
Oh, I'm about to show. Please, just stay alive. He's got your gun, so be careful.
He trying to team ass as fuck, bro.
You gotta have that same energy, bro.
Tired of that kid, bro. He's still in my satchel. Why? Why did you do that? Why? You're such a this dude.
Right there. Good shit. Thank you.
Oh, try not to team like I'm not getting 30 this game.
You need your shit back.
I may get like 20 something.
Bad man.
Sound like that.
Put that back on and get this shit so I'm gonna hold it for you.
Sometimes I'll be quiet. Because I'll be watching.
Right here, I got shit in here. This corner. Right here. I got shit right here.
I'm not against that.
I told you I got shit right here in the corner, bro.
Objective is to eliminate the bounty target.
We got this sweaties out. We gotta keep the lobby alive, bro.
On the roof, roof.
One right here.
Alright, so guys, really quickly running through these settings. For the graphic settings, you guys want to try to copy this down. If you if I'm going through this too fast, just do be sure to pause the screen. I do want to give you guys a disclaimer. I am on PC, so some of these settings might be totally different from you guys on console. But for the settings that you do have, make sure that you copy them down as I have them here. So on the display, you guys want to make sure you're on full screen. The monitor, you're gonna set this on whatever is your best monitor that has the highest refresh rate on it. Display adapter is gonna be on your graphics card. The refresh rate, you guys want to set this to whatever the highest refresh rate that your monitor offers. The render resolution, always set this on 100. You don't really need anything higher than that, especially if you have like a 20 series or higher graphics card. Dynamic resolution, I set that disabled, but I do set the frame rate to 300. Aspect ratio is going to be automatic. The sync, every frame is disabled. The custom frame rate is unlimited. You guys are obviously trying to get the most frames out of your PC. The brightness, I set this to 55, and the reason why is because sometimes when you have skins like the rose skin or the iskra, or you know those dark skins, it's harder to see them. It's harder to see them in those shadows. So putting the brightness up pretty much just helps with that a little bit. The display gamma is going to be set on 2.2 sRGB. The NVIDIA highlights is disabled. Make sure every time that you guys come down here, you want to set this to enable plus boosted for the low latency reflex. Oh, low reflex latency. Oh my gosh, I can't even. You know what the heck I'm talking about. Set this to enable plus boosted. Moving on to the quality, we have 120 field of view. Honestly, if you're on PC and you don't have this set to 100 field of view, you're literally wasting your money. This literally changes the difference from you walking in a room and not seeing somebody in the corner to you walking in a room and seeing everything from their equipment to their teammate coming through the door. 120 field of view if you have the capability of doing it. The camera movement, set this to least. This helps with like all the shakiness on your screen whenever you're turning corners and stuff. It kind of feels like motion blur when you have it anything set. If you have it set to anything higher. The stream quality is going to be set on low. Texture resolution is going to be set on normal. But if you want to aim for more higher frames per second, then you guys want to put it on low. I don't really recommend putting it on really low because then you just get to the point to where you can't really see anything. Texture filter anti-trophic. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but that's set on normal. Particle quality is high. Bullet impact, you can disable this if you want to get more frames, but honestly, like the 1 or 2 frames it does take away doesn't make that much of a difference. Tessellation is disabled. Dismemberment, the gore is disabled. On-demand texture streaming disabled. And then if you have to restart your shaders, if you haven't updated your shaders and you starting to notice like different problems with your game, like if your game is constantly crashing, or like if you're noticing you have super low frames when you should have higher frames, then just go ahead and restart your shaders. The filmic strength and filmic grain, you guys want to make sure that's both set to 0. NVIDIA DLSS, this is going to be set based on what quality you're playing on. So if you're like on 1080p monitor or something like that, then you don't really need to mess with this. You could probably just turn this off or just set it on balance. But for 2K quality, you guys obviously want to put it on quality. For 4K quality, put it on performance, and for 8K quality, put it on ultra performance. And you guys are going based on what monitor you have and what specs you have in your PC with it. Now for anti-aliasing, this is locked for me. I can't change it, but if it's not locked, make sure you guys are using the Filmic or the SMAA T2X anti-aliasing. Depth of field, depth of motion blur, and weapon blur. You guys want to make sure that is all disabled. And what I was saying before about the camera movement, as you guys can clearly see right over here on the screen, on the motion blur, like how the screen looks like this. With the camera movement, it just makes things more clear. Moving on. For shadow map resolution, I have this set on low. The cast spot and sun shadows is going to be set on enabled. Make sure every time you guys get an update that these are set enabled. Sometimes Warzone does this weird thing where it disables these settings, so do be sure to go ahead and set those to enabled every time. And particle lighting is going to be on low. Direct ray tracing is disabled. Ambient occlusion is disabled. And lastly, the screen space reflection is disabled. Now moving over to our controller settings, you obviously want to set this on controller because you're aiming to play on controller on PC or controller on console or whatever. But the controls is going to be the BR button layout is going to be this. I have mine on default plus flip because I like to play with my bumpers instead of my triggers. So if you guys are wondering how to flip that, that's how you do that. the stick layout is going to be disabled unless you guys use something like, honestly, that stuff right there is up to user preference. This is just what I use. If the invert is disabled, I don't know anyone who plays inverted. Honestly, if you play inverted, I'd love to see that. Drop like a freaking webcam or some shit like that and send a link to me, bro. I would make a reaction to that. But anyways, moving on. The dead zone, you got to set this up customly to your controller. Pretty much you want to set this number higher to stop the stick drift. I don't know if I said that, you know, enough for you guys to understand, but pretty much set this number as high as it goes to stop your controller or your character from veering off into, you know, space or wherever else. Moving on, I play on 2020 sensitivity. For the people who we like to call movement kings, you know, or movement gods or whatever, movement demons, whatever you guys want to call them, most times out of 10 they probably on the 2020 sensitivity. And this is because literally it just, I don't know, it just makes you feel like you're snapping on kids and you just, I don't know, you just move crazy on 2020. But if you're on 2020 or any sensitivity that is higher than, like, I would say at least a 12, then definitely make sure to turn the ADS sensitivity multiplier to 75, because it's going to help you control your aim while you're coming out of all that crazy movement. I don't have a custom ADS zoom, but you can, if you want to, set up one. My stuff is set on dynamic for my response curve. I have 0 controller vibration because honestly I just feel like it makes my accuracy a little bit better. Aim assist is going to be standard. This is disabled. The next one's oh my gosh, ADS plus melee. Can you talk, bro? What's going on? And then we have enabled for the weapon movement. Honestly, I don't think I changed any of these settings right here, but for the use reload behavior, put that on contextual tap. That's gonna make it to where you can like close doorways while you're running past them. If you're wondering how people be like closing doors while they're running past, it's because they have on contextual tap. You literally just run past, you look in the direction, you point your cursor in the direction of the door as you're running past it, and you can shut it. So that's what that is set for. And also, if you're like fighting over ground loot or something like that, contextual tap is just one tap to pick it up. So that's just a broken mechanic in itself. Depleted ammo, switches weapon enabled. And then this is another important one, the armor plate behavior is set to apply all, because whenever I'm like running away from situations and I need to put on plates, I don't want to have to keep having to press triangle or keep having to hold triangle in order to put on my plates. I can just hold triangle one time and then it's gonna keep on putting on my plates. Now this is another thing that's really important for movement wise and for slide canceling wise. Put this on tap, because instead of having to hold the button to slide or hold the button to jump or whatever, you just tap slide, you know, jump, whatever the freaking slide and canceling is. Circle X, slide X. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, auto move forward is disabled. I don't like that because I feel like in situations where I'm trying to plate up in the corner and there's some team around me, you're gonna get your shit creased trying to hide in the corner. Tactical sprint is double tap. I never changed that. Automatic tack sprint is disabled. This is literally the most, probably single-handedly the most important setting for controller settings, because this is going to allow you to break people's camera's angle. Whenever you sitting up in the corner, you put on your plate, or whenever you running around a corner, you put on your plate and there's somebody chasing you, as soon as you turn around and you push back up on your analog, you automatically tack sprint. So that's like literally just gonna break people camera angle. But with that being said, man, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hopefully these settings do help you guys. If they do, be sure to come back and let me know in the comment section down below, as well as leave me a like. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit the post notification bell to stay updated. With that being said, man, it's your boy Blaze Redemption, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.